Hello everyone, welcome to another FSWeekend interview here at FS Weekend 2024. I'm Callum and I'm joined by the team at FlyByWire Simulations. How are you doing?
I'm very good, thank you. How about yourself?
Doing very well, thank you for asking. It's been a really busy show for you guys. I mean, we had your presentation earlier and you showed off the A380 in a very long and very extensive video. What was the reaction like from the community?
It's been brilliant. People are really impressed with the progress that we made so far, and the very end of the video where we showed off the bit of the cabin. It's a much requested feature of the A320, and we're really happy to have it on the A380X for when it will release, which shows some scale of what we'll do with the 320 in the later days.
Amazing. I mean, we were watching it from the sidelines when we were in the theatre. That theatre was packed. Were you surprised to see so many people take that much interest?
A little bit. We knew there was quite a lot of interest from the start of the day. There's been quite a few people coming over to ask about what's happening with the 380 and what progress, and we've been keeping it under wraps a little bit. And I was quite taken aback about how many people were in the theatre. We had people standing and sitting on the steps, so I was really proud to the fact that we've been able to, as a team, produce something so far that people are really interested in and keen, and to show that we are actually developing something that they'll be able to fly in the future.
Amazing. And speaking of your team, you're all volunteers. You made that very clear at the start of your presentation. Just talk us through a little bit about how you managed to divvy up the work, who focuses on what in order to bring such a big aircraft to the world of Microsoft Flight Sim.
So there's a lot of flexibility within the team, so everyone works on what they want to work. No one's forced to work on anything, and I think that's the beauty of it, where someone says they want to introduce a new landing gear system, or they want to work on the hydraulics. They're free to do that as much as they want. They can contribute 2 days a year, or they can contribute every single day, and that flexibility really allows people to work in their day jobs, and in the evenings and afternoons they can work on the aircraft. So from the start we've always been really flexible, and we continue to maintain that, and the team love it.
Amazing. I think it's fantastic. You guys are just a very community-driven organisation that are just working to improve. Well, you improved the A320 originally, but now you're working on a brand new aircraft. Do you think that flexibility puts a little bit of pressure on you guys? Because I mean, everyone was asking in the stream, and the first question afterwards was, when is this thing coming out? Does that add a bit of pressure, or do you kind of try and get rid of some of that noise just so you can focus on creating something that you're proud of in the end?
Yeah, so it's not as if we're a paid product, so we don't have a deadline we have to achieve. When we're happy, we have a certain set of criteria that we want to achieve. We've agreed as a team, and one of them is an end-to-end flight that you can use all the normal stuff you would, ILS or VOR. Once we can achieve that, that's when we'll say, okay, we're happy to release and develop further with the community. We don't feel pressure to release. Sometimes we get a lot of questions of saying, when's it going to be released, but no, the team are quite fixed on their ideology of making sure it's right, and they're comfortable with the release.
Amazing. And just very briefly, some of the features you've shown off today, anything in particular you want to highlight that was maybe something you've worked on, or something that you're particularly proud of from the team?
There's two parts. So the model of the aircraft with the cabin is phenomenal. The amount of detail that the team have worked into for that has been incredible, really. And a lot of this has been done by people learning on the job, and learning has been going, not people that have been doing it as a day job in their own time. So that's really impressive. And systems-wise, for me at the moment, is the OANS feature integrated with Navigraph to be able to allow people to look at the navigation display and be able to navigate on the ground, on the taxiways, runways, etc. So I'm really impressed by the integration of that.
Amazing. I mean, the video we saw earlier gave us a really good indication of a lot of the system functionality that you seem to add, the sounds. I mean, we had lots of people talking about the engine and the flaps coming out. I mean, overall, I think many people are excited. I know you're not going to tell me when it's coming out, because it's just a case of as and when. But as always, we're going to be keeping a very close eye, and thank you so much for showing it off today.
Thank you very much for having me.
Amazing. I hope you enjoy the rest of the show. Cheers.